welcome back to match 2. This is Oldmanpoole. We've won the dice roll. I am back after a lovely dinner. I mean, this hand looks pretty okay. We don't have black mana. That is awkward. We have both Mind Twist and Rakdos Return. I wonder if this is still okay. We're playing first. We have to find action or swamp. I think it's okay. I could see us not doing anything here, but I could also see us hitting just about any of our spells are pretty good. I guess really we just don't want to draw more islands or mountains. And otherwise I think we're okay. We've hit pretty much all of our black cards. I think we have Painful Truce and that's it. I think we keep. It looks kind of speculative because this hand can just do Stone Cold nothing, but uh-oh, our opponent's making us look bad and mulliganing. Being the voice of restraint. I think this is okay though. I think this is okay. If we find black early, we're just destroying my opponent's hand. If we don't find black, hopefully that means we're finding other spells. Okay, well, that's partway there. I guess we'll start out with Gruul Signet since that actually potentially is relevant. Having the red, I mean, since Selesnya Signet is really just like a colorless mana rock for us. I guess it's even a little bit worse because it turns one of our colored mana into mana rock. On the other hand, my opponent didn't find anything, so... Okay, and we found black. I think we play Ashiok. I could see an argument for Mind Twist or Rakdos Return, but there's a possibility my opponent's just going to have to discard the end of turn next turn anyway, and we're making him discard things that aren't necessarily, like, relevant anyway, because he might not be able to play them. But if we get Ashiok going, that's something my opponent has to answer pretty much immediately. Would like to play the life. And I guess we just straight up can't use the Signet, right? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, this is one of the faster clocks. I think this is... I was about to say it's... Okay, opponent concedes, yeah. A rough draw. Okay. Ooh, weird. So, we know not much. We know my opponent's playing white-red, kind of. Don't think we change anything. Well, I mean, we kind of drew out of a bad draw, and he kind of drew into one. Even mulliganed. I don't think we change anything in the blind. I mean, maybe Disc is just better than Rakdos Return a lot of the time. I don't think this card's ever going to be great for us. It's going to be kind of okay a lot of the time. Against white-red, it's maybe more likely he's going to be aggressive. Maybe we just don't have time to get Rakdos Return really online. Don't think I'm confident enough in that analysis. I'm bringing Rift Bolt, but maybe the Disc is just okay. Alright. Pretty solid hand here. We actually... I guess we'll find a blue source off Scalding Tarn for Vidalcan Shackles. But this is another hand that potentially makes quite a bit of land, but might be a little bit slower than that. Okay, Needle Spires again. Ooh. Mind Twist might be pretty great here. So I guess we want to do this next turn, right? Your battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. Which will be fine. I guess we Scalding Tarn now. Crack Scalding Tarn. And do we want Watery Grave? Yes, I think so. We're okay on red sources. And we want islands, so yeah, let's grab Watery Grave. Have to pay life? No. Alright, let's see if my opponent managed to get to a second land this time. Looks likely. Okay. Blue, if he's not just strictly playing white-red, that means he's probably a little bit less likely to be crazy beat down aggressive. I think Mind Twists will be pretty good either way with as much acceleration as we have in hand. Be able to play it on turn 4 for, I guess, hopefully 6. It's a lot. So I guess Darkslick Shores this turn. and Signet. Next turn, we'll cast Morn Power Stone over the Chartacourse, unless my opponent seems to be very aggressive. Looks like he's contemplating a counterspell here. I actually would kind of like to get it out of the way if he's got something. I don't want it to run into the mind twist into counter magic, certainly. Okay, I think that's reasonable. A good play for the both of us. Obviously, if he doesn't have something there, I'm probably a little bit happier, but if he had something and waits, I'm less happy. Man, my opponent just cannot catch a break with his lands here. Okay, it's possibly isn't a counterspell. I think we still just run out the Power Stone, though. If we draw a land, we can still do a pretty big mind twist next turn. Tapping out's a good sign for me. So I don't want him to have the potential for counter magic up. Do we play the mind twist even if we don't find a land? Probably for 4 is still pretty good. Ooh, paying life. Porcelain Legionnaire. Okay. The opponent is on the beatdown, it looks like. So this is power? Yeah. So we're a little bit away from stealing, unfortunately. Although if we can't take the Porcelain Legionnaire with Shackles, Vidalca Shackles is just great against any aggressive deck, but... So we could play Mole Drifter, not evoked. Probably find a land for Mind Twist. Keep on going up. The longer we wait on this, the more value we get, probably. If he had more 2-drops, he probably would have played it the first turn, so I imagine he drew this. What if he just has like a sword or something here, though? He has a sword and plays it. We probably lose. Well, that's probably a little bit dramatic, but it's bad for us, certainly. We could just snipe 4 of my opponent's cards. I can stall. I think I still like stalling. That might be greedy, but I think this means it's very likely we'll hit a land drop this turn, and it increases the odds of us hitting a land drop next turn too. Guess we could have charted a course instead. That's a little bit unfortunate. Guess we can cast Tezzeret next turn. If we find a land, we could do that with Gruul Signet as well, and then do a really big mind twist. Wonder if we're playing this too slowly though. I could definitely see that being the case. I'm gonna take 3 here minimum. Not gonna block just yet. I mean, we can chump block later, probably. Luteral Core, okay. It's interesting, he must have just drawn that too, otherwise I think he'd play it earlier. So let's see, we can play... Can't play both of these, unfortunately. But we can play Tezzeret. 5, untap Power Stone, play Signet. We could do it that way. Or we could go and search for a Moxen. Moxen's probably better. Yes. I like that line, I think. That means we do probably need to chump block, but then next turn we got a big mind twist. Or we could consecrate Sphinx and just have a huge blocker too. We could also just untap. I guess it kind of ends up being the same amount. I guess we could get that next turn without paying anything. So we just untap this, we play Signet. Yeah, I guess that's maybe better. Tezzeret on mana duty here and doing a fine job of it. That means we don't necessarily have to... I think we probably still will block with the Mole Drifter just because we want to keep Tezzeret alive. But... it gives him a little bit more durability against random burn and that sort of a thing as well. Because, like, land Searing Blaze would be really bad for us. Does not seem to be able to find lands, though, kind of no matter how he cuts it. Okay, so this wants to deal damage to an opponent. He'd rather that come at me, I'm sure. think I'm still going to jump in front of Tezzeret. Just want to keep him as high as possible. He's just going to give us a lot of mana, I think, over the course of the next couple of turns. Okay, my opponent's going to get to loot away a card and I imagine draw something a little bit better. Discards Linbanala. Alright. Linbanala is not what I would expect out of this deck. This is usually something you have when you're defending against aggressive decks. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess actually untapping's still better. So this is basically just like drawing a land. So my opponent's at 7 cards. We play Mox Pearl untap. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you just Mind Twist his hand away. Or we can play Consecrated Sphinx. I think I like Mind Twisting it away. He'll get to draw a couple of times, and we'll take some damage. But Tezzeret should live, and then we can resolve something pretty big next turn. Plus, Mind Twist for 7 is just too sweet, right? I guess that's true. So tap, tap, untap, tap, tap, tap. Wait, I miscounted, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can actually play something else too. We could leave 1 card in hand and play the Shackles. I wonder if that makes it a less fantastic play. We could play Consecrated Sphinx and Shackles instead. Maybe that's better. I do like me a Sphinx in play. Maybe we'll do that. The problem is if he just has any removal, it's awkward. I don't want to give him an opportunity to kill our Sphinx if we can avoid it. I guess maybe let's chart a course first. Maybe see if we can find a land. That doesn't cost us anything, right? It's going to go down to 6. Yeah, that's still free. Oh, but we want to keep up potentially Mana Leak mana even? Or at least like Spell Pierce. Yeah, let's do this first. Okay. Opponent's maybe just salivating over like a Spell Pierce there. But we're going to do it for 7. We're going to go for all of it. Not going to play around Mana Leak. I'm not even positive that's in the cube. I think it is. I'm not positive. Mind Twist for 7 though. He doesn't have counter magic. I imagine that's the game. Oh wow. Yeah, how odd. He did have the Lightning Helix, but no. Oh, Declaration of Stone would have gotten rid of it permanently. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these cards make sense together. I'm not sure Porcelain Legionnaire deserves to be in there, but I guess Treasure Cruise is getting close to being pretty good. I think let's get rid of Zealous Conscripts. I think it's least likely to be something we really needed. Yeah, okay, opponent concedes. Again, can't really say I blame him. He had some miserable luck over these 2 rounds. But Mind Twist for 7, that's pretty sweet, right? Pretty sweet. Well, I'll see you guys for match 3.